Hello, and welcome to the Res Life Banquet. So far today we've seen a lot of pictures, talked about a lot of memories, we've laughed, we've cried, we've even made weird grunting sounds from our chairs. Matt Thole, I'm talking to you. Right now I'd like to direct your attention to some individuals in Res Life who would like to send out a special thank you. These individuals have written down thank you cards, which I will be reading for you today. But before we begin, I'd like to ask our musical guest to please play us a bit. So if you could please play us a little bit of a tune for us to listen to while I write these thank you notes. Thank you. Ellen says, thank you, Res Life, for 3 great semesters in Res Life, and for always being there for a talk or for a laugh. Also, thank you, Matt, for the one time you gave me that pen just because I liked how it wrote. Thank you. Our next thank you is from Miss Victoria Volk. Victoria says, thank you, Intentional Interactions, for making me realize how bad I am at small talk with my residents. Thank you. Our next one is from a Miss Carissa Oyger. She says, thank you for giving me the lovely privilege of being in Res Life in Cosgrove. Even though it took me 2 months to realize that the flyers put in my mailbox were not just for me to look at and then recycle, but for me to actually hang up and show to my residents. Thank you. Our next one is from Miss Michelle Pohl. Michelle says, thank you, Matt's constant and slightly crazed, wide eyes, open mouth smile during town hall. This always made the most mundane tasks in the world seem like a treat for all of us. Thank you. Our next one is from a Miss Savannah Hill. Savannah says, thank you, Res Life, for giving me the chance to not only lick Matt Hansen's elbows, but also Alex Carr's without him knowing. Thank you. Our next one is from Miss Emily Terstrup. Emily says, thank you, residents, for blaming fire...
Cut.
What?
David, do you know what emotion means?
Oh, Jake, not this again.
Because I'm not getting a whole lot of it out of you. And it's something today with your face. It just...
My face.
No, we can't? Okay. Not going to be able to change that. So, last thing, you're blinking just a lot too much.
A lot.
So if you could just keep that in mind.
A lot too much.
Just a lot, yeah. So, let's go.
Yeah.
And action.
The next one is from Miss Emily Terstrup. She says, thank you, residents, for blaming fire drills and the whole city of Davenport losing power on Res Life. Didn't realize we had that much power up our sleeve. Thank you. The next is from Miss Savannah Gluck. Savannah says, thank you for hiring me as an RA, even though I was the annoying freshman with roommate issues that could have been solved with one small thing, communication. Thank you. The next is from AJ Adam. AJ says, thank you for being so flexible and understanding with my schedule this year with Dance Marathon, and for hiring me as an RA, even though I had that slight pool thing my freshman year. Thank you. The next is from Miss Morgan Krieger. Morgan says, thank you, Res Life, for giving me the lifelong skills to bust roof parties and put out mac and cheese fires. Although I wish I had more patience with freshman girls when they ask, do I really need to go outside since I'm in a bathrobe when the fire alarm goes off? Again, thank you. The next is from Miss Brooke Newman. Brooke says, thank you, pro staff, for helping me quickly realize I am not a Republican. Again, thank you. And the final thank you is from me. I do not know what kind of group I would be hanging out with if I were not in Res Life. From my day 1 sophomore year, I have been surrounded by amazing people, both RAs, AHGs, hall directors, area coordinators, and assistant and directors. I cannot begin to thank you for all the time and effort you have put in to making my experience great as long as everybody else's. From all the dumb jokes I make during town hall, like duty, to the very serious conversations of the 13 Reasons Why TV show and others. You have made my experience in college so much more just by being you and for giving me a chance to be in Res Life. So on behalf of me, all the other seniors, and everybody else leaving Res Life this year, thank you and have a great night.